I see that the topic of struggling finding IT job in Germany resonates with many people on my channel, so I decided to help. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you my top 5 misconceptions about CVs and jobs application process, which lowers your chances to get invited to your first interview. We will mostly talk about Germany here, taking into account current situation with German IT market. And the situation is very challenging. So misconception number 5, my busy GitHub account will help me very much. This is wrong. Don't think that your busy GitHub account will help you to stand out. Basically, nobody expects you that you will be coding or developing something during your off-working hours. You should simply understand that during the pre-screening process, nobody will analyze your GitHub account, the complexity of the projects, your code style, or test coverage. If you will be lucky enough to get to the technical interview stage, probably somebody will spend some time doing this, but not in the very beginning. But the exceptions could be for the junior developers or for university graduates who don't have work experience yet. They have nothing to show. For them, GitHub account could be a bonus because this is the only way to show what they can do. And probably also design-related IT roles. Here, the portfolio is a must. Now, misconception number 4, the bigger and fancier my CV is, the more I stand out, because it catches the eye of the recruiter. CV is your chance to introduce yourself within a very short period of time. Don't fill it with junk. You cannot make CV about everything, about all your knowledge, about all your experience and so on. Be focused as much as possible. Just a small statistics for you. Usually HRs spend something like 30 seconds just to estimate if the CV worth reading. And after that they decide if they can dedicate 2 minutes more to read it. Of course, those numbers are approximate, but I think you got the idea. If you're a software developer of any kind, the structure of your CV is what matters most, not visuals. Keep it simple, clean, use bullet points and use reverse chronological order. I mean, from freshest positions to the oldest one. Usually, this is best approach that you can use. And another thing which I meet pretty often is overselling yourself. I mean those bombastic explanations how great you are and how much you achieved in your company. Especially if it's been said with the general words. Selling everything about yourself means that this person simply misses his focus in his career and don't put non-relevant experience to your CV. Now misconception number 3, cover letters. Who reads them? HRs read them. Just trust me, they do it. Of course, if this cover letter is not something generated by AI and it's not bigger than half of the page. First of all, when to make cover letters? When you apply to some competitive positions. And speaking about German IT market as per 2024, any IT position is competitive here. So cover letter is very desirable. Another one, if you want to a little bit switch your IT role. For example, you was a let's say a React developer and you want to switch to Node.js, and cover letter is a good thing to explain that you were always interested in backend development, you've got some certifications in Node.js and now you want to apply to this position. And what to write in your cover letter? It should answer 3 simple questions. Why you apply to this position, why you want this position, and why do you think you can do this job. And please don't use AI generated cover letters. It's really easy to spot. And needless to say, this is automatically off in your case. And now a small life hack for you. I know that many platforms, they don't have a separate field to attach your cover letter. What you can do, you create cover letter and combine it in PDF with your CV, meaning that the first page is your cover letter, the second page is your CV. Now misconception number 4. Networking is not important. What if I told you that 50% of IT specialists in Germany finding their new jobs using their professional network? It's speaking about not what you know, but whom you know. The more important people you know, the better. Around 30% using conventional method, meaning that direct application of your CV in LinkedIn, for example, and only 15% use services of recruiters. What other 5% are doing, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I know that building your professional network requires communication with people, and for some people it really sucks. But what you can do? We are working with people, and if you want to progress in your career, you should learn to speak with people, not with computers, especially if you want to go in some management positions. And in Germany, most of people speak German. Surprise! So this is another advice for you: learn German, at least to B1 level. This is intermediate level. Usually it's enough to work in German-speaking companies. But probably if you're already working in IT sphere, building networking is not a huge problem for you, because it's building itself somehow just because you are working in IT. What to do with newcomers, with graduates or with junior developers? First of all, I would suggest really to visit job fairs. On those events, you have a much bigger chances at least to get your first invitation to the interview when you meet people personally. Another one, tell everybody everywhere which position you are looking for and about your skills. And the third thing, take small freelancing jobs, even for free. This will allow you to get those necessary connections in IT spheres, and probably you will get some full-time position from it. For example, in my case, my first IT experience I've got for the freelance jobs. Of course, I didn't get the full-time position, but at least it allowed me to put some projects in my CV, and it really boosted my confidence during the interview. And the misconception number 5. Usually in the brain of the person it sounds like, I can learn any technology within 3 months. This is how this misconception sounds. But the problem is that a lot of applications simply missing required skills, even if it's articulated clearly in the description to position that those skills are required. I understand what people are thinking when applying to those positions without necessary skills. I can learn this library, this technology, this language within 3 months if you will take me. Because I know computer science and the fundamentals are there, it's not a big problem for me. The problem is they will not take you. This approach probably worked 10 years ago when there was a huge lack of IT specialists who knows at least anything about software engineering on the market, especially in Germany. And companies, they agreed to take such people, considering that they will learn necessary skills during the probation period. But those good times are gone for good, and I think they will never come back. IT market has changed significantly, especially after COVID. A lot of people came to this profession, and market is really oversaturated with people. So those times and those approaches will not work anymore. You should embrace the reality and start to adapt. And in my last video, I've seen a lot of comments like, German IT market is dead. I would say it's not dead, it's simply changed. And the same thing is happening all over the world. So in order to compete on oversaturated market, you simply need to have better skills. You need to be better, so apply all your time to upskilling yourself. And by the way, sponsor of this video aims to help you with this. I'm speaking about Brilliant. Brilliant is specializing in courses for engineers, and this is where you learn by doing, with thousands of interactive lessons in math, data analysis, programming and AI. Online courses by Brilliant help you to develop a powerful daily learning habit. Dedicating a few minutes each day to learning is one of the most valuable habits for both professional and personal development. Brilliant makes it easy to gain real, meaningful knowledge in just a few minutes daily, offering a refreshing alternative to mindless scrolling. I've been working as software engineer for almost 10 years, and you know what? I'm learning almost every day. I simply pick up a technology which is present in the tech stack of the company where I currently work and learn it from 5 to 20 minutes every day. In the beginning, the results can be insignificant, but on the long run, as soon as you get like 10, 15 certifications in something, it's really a powerful thing. Brilliant's growing number of programming courses are a great way to build fundamentals and learn real-world applications. Dive into Python and start creating programs immediately using the built-in drag-and-drop editor. Master essential coding concepts like loops, variables, nesting, and conditionals. Train your mind to think like a programmer and begin crafting advanced programs for games and apps. Try everything Brilliant has to offer for free for the full 30 days. Visit brilliant.org/German Insider or scan the QR code on the screen. Or you can click on the link in the description or pinned comment to this video. You will also get 20% off an annual premium subscription. End of integration, thank you very much, and now a recap what we've been saying before. In Germany, when speaking about IT jobs applications, people usually have following misconceptions. First of all, overestimated the effect of your busy GitHub account onto your chances to get first initial interview. Another one, people oversell themselves in CVs and they really miss career focus. The third one, people don't write cover letters considering them insignificant. People neglect networking. And the last one, and the most widely spread one, people apply without having necessary skills. And as a bonus advice for you, taking into account current German situation, it's very much significant where are you located. I will explain to you. If you are looking for IT job of junior or middle level, you should understand that you are currently competing with all those students who were learning computer science here in Germany. Yes, in Germany, higher education is free, and this means that a lot of people from all over the world come here to study. And what those people do after graduations? Yes, they are also looking for IT positions inside Germany. Yes, many of them don't find anything and they go away, but you should understand, you are competing with people who are already here and who already speak German, at least on B1 level. So in current situation, it's very desirable if you look for IT job being from inside Germany, and it means, yeah, this is my true convictions, that you should have this German opportunity card for this. Because I've investigated a lot of statistics and I can say, according to Statista, it's almost like 150,000 open IT positions in general. But I can say from them, usually around 30%, it means 50,000, it's my very optimistic estimations, are open for middle and junior positions. And you see that the market in this case is very oversaturated. So this video is based on multiple interviews that I read with German IT recruiters, different publications and my own observations of a person who already works as software engineer in Germany for 6 years. And if you are serious about relocating to Germany or finding IT job here, please watch one of the videos from my channel that you will see right now.